Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host. My nose fucking itches. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. It's coming in us. So today I'm gonna go ahead and review for you Green Spot Single Pot Still Irish Whiskey. Nose itches. So I'm gonna read off the back. Once almost extinct, this legendary whiskey is a rare taste of pot still Irish whiskey at its best. Matured in American bourbon and sherry casks, this is a whiskey of immense flavor and complexity. A splendid choice. So, I'm not going to read off the tasting notes, but it says single pot still Irish whiskey is unique to Ireland. It is regarded as the quintessential style of Irish whiskey, safeguarded and nurtured under the watchful eye of the Middleton Distillery for almost 200 years. Single pot still Irish whiskey is made from a mash of malted and unmalted barley and then triple distilled in traditional copper pot stills. Pot still Irish whiskeys are characterized by full, complex flavors and a wonderful creamy mouthfeel. So, it's the same. It's not the exact same nose. And, oops, shaking the table. Almost every Irish whiskey that I encounter has a very similar nose. And it could be because of the triple distillation. It could be because of the malt, or the malted barley and the unmalted barley that they use, but they all have that. It's a very floral, vegetation-like nose. And I've got a few more. I've got at least 7 more Irish whiskeys that we're going to review by St. Paddy's Day. And we'll see if that holds true. I mean, it smells wonderful. It's all the same almost. So, to me personally, this drinks almost like an Auchentoshan, like a triple distilled scotch. They're very similar in their mouthfeel. And I'm not the right person to review Irish whiskey because I don't have the palate required to pick apart these subtle, albeit nuances, that are in these whiskeys. It really does remind me of a light, unpeated Speyside scotch. Some people might yell, "Oh, blasphemy!" Well, fuck you. This is my channel. I say what I want. But there's obviously common characteristics in all of these whiskeys. They're all distilled grain, 100%. They're all aged in oak barrels. So there's going to be some common themes going through them. Now, this is a grand departure from Laphroaig, Lagavulin, Ardbeg, but it's not that far removed from, like, what would be a good one? Something good from Speyside, I think it's Speyside, like the Balvenie or the Balvenie, something light in that sense is very similar to this. Now, it tastes good, but it's, like it said on the bottle, it's a blend. It's not a blend, but its mash is from malted and unmalted barley. So it's just, it tastes good, but I mean, it's not, to me, and like I said, I might be the wrong person to review these whiskeys. 40% alcohol is not enough. It's not enough alcohol. It needs more. It needs to be like 90 proof. Because I personally, even 40% alcohol bourbons, other than like Benchmark, and that's bottom of the barrel, that's cheap stuff, it doesn't have the flavor. It doesn't have the body that I yearn for. It tastes good. Don't get me wrong. It's a great tasting whiskey. It's super nice and pretty. And I mean, if I ever want to give whiskey to my kids, they're gonna get Irish whiskey. So it's just not. It's not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. I like full flavored Islay Scotch and high proofed bourbons. So. Although it is good, I will give it a solid ranking of at least 8. So it's better than most. And it just, flavor wise, it's not doing it for me. So hey, it is what it is. I know everybody thinks this is like the be all end all for Irish whiskeys. I just think there's better versions out there, and I'll keep looking for them. So. That's my piece. That's all I'm going to say about it. Don't forget to check out the Bearded Idiots. We have merch now. I got links in the description on my homepage, or in the header on my homepage. I always say that wrong. Got links in the description. If you like what I'm doing and you feel like donating, you can do a one-time donation via PayPal, or you can donate monthly, which would be awesome. I'm working on getting some designs for some shirts and some bonus offerings in that. I might have to do that through PayPal. I probably won't be able to set it up through like Teespring or something, because there's going to be a little extra in there, about 50 milliliters worth with every t-shirt. Wink, wink. So stay tuned, keep an eye out for that, and like always, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family. Have a nice day. Take care, folks.